the remarkable habit that keeps this 78-year-old grandmother sharp, active, and independent. At 78, Margaret doesn't take expensive supplements or follow any strict diet. She doesn't go to the gym or track every calorie. Instead, she credits her strong body, clear mind, and joyful spirit to something surprisingly simple: a small handful of walnuts every morning. With her neatly tied silver hair and warm, bright smile, Margaret radiates the kind of vitality most people hope to have in their golden years. She still walks to the local farmer's market, tends to her backyard flower garden, and plays with her great-grandchildren on weekends. "I may be old, but I'm not slowing down anytime soon," she says with a laugh. What's her secret? For nearly 20 years, Margaret has started each day with a handful of walnuts, about 6 to 8 pieces. No flashy powders, no fad diets, just a simple, natural habit that has quietly supported her health and happiness through the decades. Margaret's story is a powerful reminder that healthy aging doesn't have to be complicated or expensive. In fact, sometimes the smallest habits done consistently can have the greatest impact. Her experience challenges the idea that growing older must mean decline. Instead, she shows us that with the right care and nourishment, our later years can be some of our best. The choice of walnuts isn't just a random snack. These little nuts are loaded with omega-3 fatty acids, antioxidants, fiber, and plant-based protein. Studies have shown that walnuts can support heart health, improve brain function, and even reduce inflammation, all critical for people over 65. And perhaps what's most inspiring about Margaret's routine is its simplicity. It fits naturally into her morning. After brushing her teeth and making a cup of tea, she enjoys her handful of walnuts, often alongside oatmeal or a piece of fruit. It takes less than 5 minutes, but this small act is a daily investment in her well-being. Over the years, Margaret says she's noticed fewer aches and pains, better digestion, and even sharper memory. Her doctor once remarked how her cholesterol and blood pressure were incredibly stable for someone her age. "I believe in letting food be your medicine," Margaret says. "Walnuts are my little daily shield." Her story offers an important lesson for older adults. Taking care of your health doesn't have to mean giving up the things you enjoy or spending a fortune. Sometimes, all it takes is one small, thoughtful change, something you can stick with every day. In the next section, we'll explore why walnuts are considered a superfood for seniors and what science says about their specific benefits for heart health, memory, and longevity. If you're over 65 and looking for a simple, natural way to support your health, Margaret's story just might inspire you to make a small change with big rewards. At 78 years old, Margaret isn't just surviving, she's thriving. While many seniors rely on expensive supplements or restrictive diets, Margaret has taken a simpler path. For nearly 20 years, her secret has been a small but powerful habit: eating a handful of walnuts every single morning, about 6 to 8 pieces. This one daily ritual, she believes, has played a major role in her exceptional health and sharp mind. The results speak for themselves. Margaret rarely catches colds, her blood pressure has remained steady, and her memory is remarkably clear. "I've never forgotten a birthday," she laughs. "My mind is still like a notebook, everything right where it should be." Even her doctor is impressed. At her regular checkups, her cholesterol levels, heart health, and joint mobility are consistently strong. "If more patients took care of themselves like Margaret does," her physician once joked, "I'd be out of a job." Science backs up Margaret's experience. Walnuts are rich in omega-3 fatty acids, antioxidants, and key minerals like magnesium and copper, nutrients especially important for aging bodies. Studies have shown that regular walnut consumption can help support heart health by lowering LDL, bad cholesterol, improve brain function and memory, reduce inflammation, protecting joints and bones, boost overall longevity. What makes Margaret's story so compelling is not just the health benefits she's experienced, but the simplicity of her routine. She hasn't overhauled her entire lifestyle or committed to complex regimens. Instead, she's embraced consistency. Just one small step each day that adds up to a lifetime of wellness. For older adults looking to improve their health, Margaret's story is a reminder that you don't need to chase the next big health trend. Sometimes, the key to longevity is already in your kitchen. A few walnuts a day, a positive mindset, and a steady routine can go a long way in supporting a healthy, independent life well into your golden years. How seniors can safely and effectively add walnuts to their daily routine. Margaret's story has inspired many of us to rethink how small, consistent habits can have a big impact on long-term health. At 78, she attributes her clarity of mind and strong body to one simple ritual: eating a small handful of walnuts each morning. While this may sound almost too simple, science backs it up, and seniors everywhere can benefit by adopting this easy habit. But to truly get the most from walnuts, it's important to consume them safely, intentionally, and in a way that fits your lifestyle. And how many walnuts should you eat? For adults over 65, the ideal serving size is about 6 to 8 walnut halves per day, which is roughly one small handful. That's around 1 ounce. This amount provides the health benefits of omega-3 fatty acids and antioxidants without overloading you with calories. Keep in mind that walnuts are calorie-dense. Eating too many, especially on top of your regular meals, can lead to weight gain or bloating. Moderation is key. Think of walnuts not as a snack to munch mindlessly, but as a purposeful addition to your morning or daily wellness routine. 2. What's the best time to eat them? The ideal time to enjoy walnuts is in the morning, shortly after you've had a glass of warm water, or alongside your breakfast. Starting your day with walnuts gives your brain a boost of healthy fats, supports heart function, and provides just enough fullness to avoid overeating at your next meal. Some seniors find that eating them on an empty stomach actually helps with mental clarity and reduces cravings later in the day. Walnuts release their energy slowly, giving you sustained energy without the crash of sugary snacks. 3. How to eat walnuts if you have sensitive teeth or trouble chewing. If you enjoy them straight out of the shell, great. But if chewing is difficult, perhaps due to dentures, sensitive teeth, or jaw issues, you can soften walnuts by soaking them in warm water for 5 to 10 minutes. This makes them much easier to chew while preserving all their nutrients. Walnuts also pair beautifully with many breakfast staples. Try them. Chopped into a bowl of oatmeal, blended into a morning smoothie, stirred into Greek yogurt with fruit, sprinkled on whole grain toast with almond butter. Making walnuts part of a balanced breakfast not only improves flavor, but increases the nutritional value of your entire meal. 4. Buying and storing walnuts. When choosing walnuts, go for the raw, unsalted, whole variety. Pre-seasoned or salted nuts often contain added sodium or oils that reduce their health benefits. Walnuts are best stored in a cool, dry place. To extend freshness, especially if you buy in bulk, keep them in an airtight container in the refrigerator. You can also store them in the freezer for longer shelf life. Just be sure to seal them well to prevent moisture from getting in. Buying from trusted sources like local health food stores or reputable online retailers helps ensure quality. Look for freshness dates on the package and avoid any nuts with a rancid or bitter smell. 5. Who should be cautious with walnuts? While walnuts are safe for most people, there are some cases where caution is needed. Nut allergies. If you've ever had a reaction to tree nuts, consult your doctor before trying walnuts, even in small amounts. Blood thinners. Walnuts contain vitamin E and omega-3s, which may affect how your body handles anticoagulant medications. Speak with your physician or a registered dietitian if you're on any medication like warfarin. Digestive sensitivity. If you have IBS or other digestive conditions, start with a small quantity and see how your body reacts. Final thought. Walnuts aren't a miracle cure, but they are a powerful companion to a healthy lifestyle. Rich in nutrients that support brain function, heart health, and joint mobility, they are especially helpful for older adults who want to age with energy, clarity, and independence. Just like Margaret, you don't need to overhaul your entire diet. You simply need to choose one small thing you can do each day and do it consistently. For many, that could be a small handful of walnuts every morning. It's not about perfection, It's about progress. So why not give it a try? Your heart, brain, and body may thank you, one walnut at a time. In the final chapter of Margaret's story, we're reminded of a timeless truth. Good health in old age doesn't require expensive supplements, strict diets, or intense workouts. Instead, it can come from something much simpler, a small, consistent habit done with care and intention. At 78, Margaret doesn't try to turn back time. She embraces her age with joy, purpose, and strength. Her morning ritual, eating a small handful of walnuts, is more than just a routine. It's a quiet act of self-respect, a daily gift to her body and mind. For seniors, this story offers an inspiring lesson. Aging is not a sign of decline. It's a season where you can care for yourself more wisely, with experience, patience, and love. You don't have to change everything overnight. Start with one small act, a walk in the morning, a moment of gratitude, or yes, a few walnuts a day. These gentle choices build the foundation for long-term well-being. Caring for yourself isn't selfish. It's an act of kindness to your body, to your family, and to the life you've built. Like Margaret, you deserve to age with dignity, energy, and happiness. Because longevity isn't just about adding years to your life. It's about adding life to your years. As we grow older, it's easy to believe that staying healthy requires complicated diets, expensive supplements, or intense exercise programs. But Margaret's story reminds us of a deeper truth. Sometimes, the most powerful habits are also the simplest. One small act, like eating a handful of walnuts every morning, can have a lasting impact on our heart, brain, and overall vitality. The key isn't perfection. It's consistency. For seniors, this message is both empowering and comforting. You don't need to change everything at once. Instead, focus on one meaningful step that supports your well-being. Whether it's starting your day with nutritious food, taking a daily walk, or simply staying hydrated, these small efforts add up over time. Aging doesn't mean giving up control. It means choosing wisely, caring gently for your body, and honoring your experience. True health in later life isn't about doing more. It's about doing what matters most every day. Let Margaret's habit inspire you to start your own, and know that taking care of yourself is not only possible, it's powerful. If you like this video and find it useful, please like, subscribe, and share. Your support helps us continue to create great content to inform and inspire you. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video.